But first, I want to start with an SSA story, Social Security Administration story. Okay. President Trump has talked about this. I think this is the second time talking about this. President Trump wants to address where there are older Americans, usually around 50 plus, who are filing for SSDI, right? And they'll be on SSDI up until they reach retirement age. He basically wants to eliminate that. In other words, he wants to eliminate the grid rules because your age is a factor. Once you hit a certain age, it's usually 45 or older, where they use the grid rule. Excuse me, is it 50 and older? It might be 50. I'm saying 45. I believe it's 50. Don't quote me on that. But I do know that once you hit a certain age group, the grid rules kick in where it becomes more lenient because of your age, because you may not be able to transition to another job because of your age. You may not be able to learn other skills because you've done that one thing for so long. It becomes more difficult for you as you get older. That's the whole point of the grid rules, is to make it easier for older people. Well, the president is talking about eliminating that, okay? And that's going to force people to retire early who would normally file for SSDI and then ride SSDI out so they don't have to worry about retiring early. They can just get on SSDI until they hit the age of 70 or 69, whichever one, their birthday. Well, all the baby boomers, they're done now. So there's no more 61 and a half and all those weird numbers. It's over. That generation is done. But it won't allow them anymore. This is what he wants to do. It hasn't been changed. It's just a proposal they came up with, but it allows those people to no longer be able to ride it out for another 20 years until they hit full retirement age. That's a proposal that he's talking about doing. Now, there are several people out there, and this is even taught by some people with early retirement, that if you get on SSDI, if you qualify for it, you can ride SSDI all the way out until you hit full retirement age, so you can still receive that full amount. So just making you guys aware that that's something they're talking about possibly changing in the future. All right, cool. Let's